Raising a family is supposed to be a once-in-a-lifetime chore, but KCPQ's Mike Conklin tells us that instead of enjoying quiet retirements, many grandparents are becoming parents all over again.
Mark Lane is like any normal first grader, except that when he comes to Mom, she's not Mom. She's Grandma.
We got a great guy here. He's a super kid. He sort of made me young.
Mark's natural mother left him to be raised by her own parents, who have since adopted him. This is part of a growing trend social workers are noticing.
I suspect it's a great increase than, say, 10 years prior, say the early 70s or the 60s.
Sometimes it's too hard for young parents to make it financially, and grandparents step in to help, as Betty and Barney Bernard did with Christopher and Shannon. And there are pressures.
Tempers sometimes flare a little more readily because it's very hard for your children to grow up, leave, and then come back with their family and all try to live in the same house.
But the children are loved. Statistics of grandparents raising children are not kept, but with a rise in teen pregnancy, alcoholism, drug addiction, and emotional breakdowns, as many as 2% of youngsters could now be in the care of Grandma and Grandpa. Some grandparents resent the added burden. They'd hope to spend their golden years enjoying retirement, not raising kids all over again. But that feeling is rare.
It's great. You don't get that empty crib syndrome or empty nest syndrome.
But when a child knows Grandma is not really Mom, the feeling can be one of confusion.
I don't know what I feel.
But is the lifestyle always bad for kids?
Not necessarily. Occasionally, say a grandfather may be retired and actually have more time to devote to the care of the child than he would when he were working.
And the children we talk to would be the first to agree. In Tacoma, I'm Mike Conklin for KCPQ News at 10.
KCPQ's Mike Conklin tells us why this Memorial Day has special meaning for Puget Sound area residents.
That's it. Dig a little more underneath, right there, Larry.
Of course, Memorial Day means a break from our everyday toils and a chance for special time with family and friends.
I got him.
Now this evening, thousands are returning home from a long weekend. Many are fortunate to get out on the water, but getting back through the Ballard locks can try the patience of any skipper. Of course, the real meaning of Memorial Day is remembered. Even national observances are special for the Puget Sound area. At Arlington National Cemetery, President Reagan pays tribute to astronauts Dick Scobie and Michael Smith, who died in the Space Shuttle Challenger explosion. Scobie was a graduate of Auburn High School.
Their courage wasn't wild, but thoughtful. The mature and measured courage of career professionals who took prudent risks for a great reward. In their case, to advance the sum total of knowledge in the world.
At the Vietnam War Memorial, 4 Washington State names are added. Men who gave their lives helping wage the fight, but who did not die directly in combat. And special recognition is finally bestowed on the women who served in one of America's most divisive conflicts.
Many have made the greatest sacrifice, including the 8 brave women whose names are on this memorial.
And locally, we remember our fallen patriots.
I feel proud and honored to serve for my country and with men who believe my life was not wasted. Your loving son, Bruce.
I'm Mike Conklin for KCPQ News at 10.